Hello, Emma.
Hi.
Hi. We are going to be going through an assessment, and this will be quite a few tasks in a row that you're going to be solving. Know that you're not expected to get through all of the tasks, but we just want you to do your best, and when we get to a point where you're struggling and can't answer a question, then we'll just stop, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. So let's get started with the first of the tasks. How many counters are there?
8.
All right, hold out your hands for me and open them so I can place counters. Here are 3 counters. Here are 6 counters. Close. How many counters do you have altogether?
9.
And how did you come up with 9?
I just did 6 plus 3, counted up from 6 and added 3.
Okay, could you say how you did that for me?
6, 7, 8, 9.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Here are 9 counters. Here are 7 counters. How many counters do we have altogether?
16.
And how did you think about that one?
Well, I just did 9, and I know to get to an equal, bigger number to get to 10, and then I added what's left.
Okay, could you say more about that for me?
So I did 9 plus 1 is 10, so then I had 6 left of the 7, and then I just added the 6 and got 16.
Okay, thank you. There are 5 cups in each row. There are 6 rows of cups. How many cups altogether?
30.
And say more about how you come up with that.
Well, there's 5 across and 6 down, and usually when I do 5 across and 6 down, I know you have to multiply. So 5 times 6 equals 30.
Great, thank you. You have 20 jelly beans, 20 chips here to represent them. Each quarter of the cake should have the same number of jelly beans on it. How many jelly beans go on each quarter of the cake?
5.
Okay, and how did you think about that one?
Well, I know a quarter out of a whole equals 4. There's 4 quarters in one whole. And so then I divided 20 divided by 4 and got 5.
All right, and can you say more about that 20 divided by 4 for me? How did you know that that was 5?
I just did 20 divided by 4, and I got 5 on each because I got the 4 from the 4 quarters.
Okay, thank you. Change that to Tammy. Tammy had 57 model dinosaurs. He gives 25 to his cousin Alice. How many does he have left?
32.
And how did you think about that one?
Well, first I just visioned in my head I put 57 on top of 25, and I did the 7 minus 5 and got 2, and I did 5 minus 2, which got 3, so I got 32.
Okay, thank you. Malcolm has 24 clothesline pins. He uses 2 clothesline pins to hang out each piece of clothing. How many pieces of clothing can he hang out?
12.
And say more about how you come up with 12.
I did 24 divided by 2, and I know 24 divided by 2 is 12.
Thank you. Alex and his friends ate 12 slices of pizza. Each slice was 1/4 of a pizza. How many pizzas did they eat?
12. 3.
And how did you come up with 3?
I did 12 divided by 4. Because each piece equals 1/4, and I know there's 4 fourths in one whole, so I just did the 12 divided by 4.
Can you say that again for me? You said 4/4.
4 fourths equals one whole, and then I just did 12 divided by 4 because each fourth equals 1 slice of pizza.
Got it. Thank you. Jody had some pens. She was given another 26 pens, and she now has 86 altogether. How many pens did she have in the beginning?
60.
And how did you come up with 60?
86 minus 26 gets you 60.
And how did you think about 86 minus 26?
I just put 86 over top of 26 and subtracted the 6's and got 0, and then 2 from 8 and I got 6.
Thank you. Zach has 8 packs of drink.
Mm-hmm.
Each pack has 6 cans. How many cans is that altogether?
48.
And how did you think about that one?
8 times 6 gives you 48.
And say more about that 8 times 6 for me if you can.
There's 6 cans in each pack, so if you do the 6, instead of adding 6 times, adding 6 8 times, you can just simplify it by doing 8 times 6.
Thank you. Ruka picked 6 boxes of raspberries in 18 minutes. How long does Ruka take to pick 3 boxes?
6 raspberries in 18 minutes. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 3 boxes would be 6 minutes. Oh, yeah, 6 minutes.
And how did you come up with that?
I did 18 divided by 6.
And say more about that for me.
Well, there's 3 boxes, so if you do the 18 divided by 6, it'll get you to 3 boxes. And then the 6 minutes, because 6 minutes times 3 equals 18. And then there's 6 boxes, and then you have the 3 boxes that would get you to 6 minutes, because you have 3 boxes left.
Thank you. Tana got an iPod with some songs on it. He downloaded another 148 songs, and he now has 176 songs in total. How many songs were on his iPod when he first got it?
176 minus 148. Bring 16, 8, and then you have 48.
And how did you come up with 48?
I did 176 over top of 148 and subtracted that. And got the total. Instead of counting up 148 to 146, I subtracted instead of counting up to 176.
Okay. Thank you. There are 40 small squares in the chocolate block. How many rows are hidden under the wrapping?
So how many down?
How many rows are hidden under the wrapping?
So 4 or the 10 down? Because there's 4 across, and to get to 40 you'd have to go 10 down. But there's 10 rows.
So how many rows are hidden under the wrapping?
Oh, 8.
Thank you. Hani uses 32 carats to fill 4 bags. How many carats does he need to fill 12 bags?
32 is for 4, so then you have to, 4, 8, 12, so then you have to multiply 32, then you'd have 64, and then you'd have 96 carats to fill 12 bags.
Kathy ran 4.3 kilometers on the first day. She ran 5.15 kilometers on the second day. How far did she run altogether?
She ran 9.45 kilometers altogether.
Can you talk to me about how you come up with that?
Well, you don't add the point on the 4.3. You would add the 4 and the 5 together to get 9. But with the 0.3, you'd add that to the 1 instead of the 5. If you line them up, you have to line the decimals up. So you'd add the 3 and the 1 together, and then you get 4, and then you'd have to add 0 and 5, which would be 5. So you get the 9.45.
There are 33 boxes. Each box holds 12 bottles of lemonade. How many bottles are there altogether?
So 33 boxes on each box holds 12. 33 times, you'd have to do 33 times 12. 2 times 3 would be 6. 2 times 3 is 6. Put a 0. 1 times 3. 330 plus 66 would be 300. 300 would be 66 plus 330. So you'd have 396.
Thank you. There are 20 children who go to a country school. 3/5 of them travel to school by bus. How many children is that?
20 divided by 5 would be 4. So 4, 8, 12.
Could you say more about how you come up with that?
Well, you gotta do 20 divided by 5, which is 4. And then, 4. And then you do add the 3 times, so it'd be 4 times 3, which is 12.
Thank you. In 1912, the world record time for the 100-meter sprint was 10.6 seconds. It is now 9.69 seconds. By how much has the record changed?
1.09 seconds.
Can you say more about that for me?
I did that by doing 10.6 over 9.69, and I added a 0 behind the 6 of 10 on the 10.6 to get 10.60. So then it'd be easier to subtract. And then I put the 9.69 under it and got the 1.09.
Boss needs to buy 114 cans of soft drink. How many 6-packs should he get?
Okay, 114 divided by 6. 114 divided by 6. So you can put 114 in the thing over to 6 until 11 goes once. And then you'd have 5 left. 54 divided by 6 is 44, and then you have 50. The 11 goes in there once, which would be 5 left, and then you'd have to add the 4, so you'd have 54, and 6 goes into 54. 36 plus that would be 42, 48, 54. 9 times, so it would be 19.
Thank you. Three boys share 2 pizzas equally. 8 girls share 6 pizzas equally. Who gets more pizza? One of the boys or one of the girls?
the boys share, 3 boys share 2 pieces equally. So you'd have to do 2 divided by 3. 2 divided by 3. Or 8 girls share 6. 6 divided by 8. 3 boys divided by 2. If you split it into 8, or you'd have to split it into 3, 6, 9. Yeah, I'm struggling with this one.
Okay, that's fine.
You
want to keep trying, or?
I don't know how to do it in my head without like writing it down.
Okay, good. Thank you. And that we should be all set. Thank you, Emma.
Yep.